Look at the view today.
The view is beautiful. We just saw a little airplane take off and it's so windy. I don't know if
I wouldn't be landing and taking off here. So we have to go to Lowe's to get a tarp for the chickens.
Yes. We have to winterize their coop there, right?
Yeah, then we're gonna go plant garlic today.
Yes, we are.
So we'll take you on that little ride. Yeah, I need to do a good morning, Rach.
Yes.
We're about to get out.
I was about to get out and
mow that big field next to her. It's like
No.
really overgrown. No, today's video isn't going to be about mowing. We're gonna plant some garlic. We have so much garlic to plant, so I'm gonna have to prep 2 beds for Rachel to get her garlic in the ground. We can't really wait any longer. We've been fortunate. It's been pretty warm out.
Yeah, we've been really procrastinating, and I shouldn't have. I probably should have already planted it, but it's actually kind of hidden in disguise because we didn't foresee it being this warm still.
No.
And it is probably worse for the garlic to grow.
So if you would have planted it 3 weeks ago, it would have sprouted.
Yeah, and
that
then
wouldn't have been good.
and it's putting energy into that and then dying and then re-sprouting again instead of just putting the energy into the bulbs. So so kind of a blessing in disguise, and no worries. We have tons of garlic, like Carl said, so even if we get, a good 20 bulbs next year, then
we go through a lot of garlic. Like
tons of garlic.
When I used to get a toothache, I used to chew on garlic cloves, and it actually helped. Yeah. But so
now you don't have that issue.
No, we took care of all that. I just got to get new ones eventually.
Yeah.
But so we're going away to a cabin in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, only for a couple nights. So we want to
real quick. It's a real quick getaway, but just something.
Yeah, we can't go too long because we do have the chickens and we don't have anybody that comes over here. So they have a big enough coop. 6 of them are in the other coop, and the other ones will be in this coop, and they're just going to stay in there for the 2 days. We're going to put water, food, make sure they're all good. We're going to put a flock box. We're going to put a new tarp on the top because Paige says water's been going in there, and I don't have the time to build a roof yet, nor if we're going to get something next year, hopefully, then I want to get a really nice coop eventually.
Yeah, we're hoping to.
And it is really windy out today.
Super windy. So we had to go run errands this morning, like Carl said, and we had to get new hay for. We didn't get pine straw for the actual run.
So we're gonna have to go to Ace to get that.
Okay.
They have pine straw there.
Yeah, so they can start with the coops first anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's just gonna be basically a day of just getting stuff in order so that we can take a quick break.
And I was going to do a fire, but it's so windy out. So we'll just show you the chickens again. It's been a while since we've played with the chickens, right?
Yeah, they are funny, and they're all so big now. We're getting tons of eggs every day. I actually don't even think that we're collecting all the eggs that we could, because the other day I saw them being like
carnivores.
Yeah.
They were eating some
They
of the
were
eggs.
fighting over one of their eggs. So the babies, I think, I don't know. They don't quite understand.
Of laying in nest boxes. So.
And there was so many of them that, it was hard to train them. Whereas the other ones, there were only 10 at that time. So they were very easily trained with treats and in the nest boxes. Not these babies. These babies have a mind of their own.
They go everywhere. And we still haven't found the one.
Yeah. So, and I think Paige did do a video, and we also want to say thank you to all of you that went from our channel to her channel over at Mello's Adventures. Your comments are so heartwarming, and it's hard allowing your 15-year-old to take reins of a channel and do her own thing. So I appreciate all of you.
And she was so excited. She's at 83 subscribers. So
it's very exciting to her. So thank you.
So we're gonna go ahead and get out and get some of this stuff done.
Yeah.
So guys, it's a little breezy out here, so hopefully you can hear me. The chickens, my friends, followed me over here. they must know that I'm going to be digging in the beds. I'm about to prep this bed for Rachel for garlic, and she's going to come out here and plant our garlic before we get a freeze. But usually when I turn over the beds, the chickens like to eat all the worms and stuff out when I turn them over. So I think I'm going to do 2 beds for her because we have a lot of garlic to plant. So let's go ahead and get that done before it gets too dark. And then I'm going to help the girls. If you can see all the way back there, the blue tarp on top of that chicken coop, I'm going to put a gray one on it, and we're going to seal it so it doesn't leak any water into the coop. And get them ready to go for the winter. So let me go ahead and get this ready for Rachel. So we're gonna hope that a gust of wind doesn't come and blow you guys down from up here. So, a little bit out of breath. There you guys go. I prepped that for Rachel. The only other thing I could do is maybe come over here. You see where the chickens are playing? That's all leaf compost. Oh my gosh. What are you running to? Was waving at the neighbor. Chicken came running toward me. See that, how they tore all that up? That's all from years of picking up leaves in people's yards, burning that pile back there, putting it in there, the chickens going in and out. So for everybody who's new, if you new subscribers, if you didn't know, we have chickens too, and Paige and Kayla take care of them. Paige does a lot more with them, but Kayla helps out too. They like it when I dump stuff in there. Okay, I got that tilled for Rachel. I dumped some stuff into the chickens, and usually when we mow, we dump all the clippings in there too. But Paige has a leaky roof issue. They built this. I never built them a roof. As you guys can see, when it rains, it pours and gets in there. So we're not gonna build a roof. All we're gonna do is, I have a bigger silver tarp. We're gonna cover it over and put eyelets in here so they can hang things on and hold the tarp down so this thing doesn't leak anymore. So they're not cleaning out a mess in there and the chickens stay dry for the winter. Now this one's fine. This one doesn't leak, but they're getting all prepped and ready to go. We have to leave them locked at the, I think, what is it, 20 something of them are going to be in the big coop, right? 6 are going to be in there and 20 something are going to be in here, right? 25? So 25 of them we're going to keep in there for the 2 days that we're gone. And then 6 of them are going to stay in there. Those are the OG chickens, the older ones. And the ducks are going to stay in their little thing. We're going to load it up with food, load it up with water. We've done this before for a couple days when we went to GIE, and We had people come and look at them every once in a while, but we really don't want anybody around because of the whole virus thing. So we're gonna just lock them in their cage for a couple days. They'll be able to deal with it. I mean, they're pretty much free range anyway. So let me get that done for Paige. So there we go. I gotta button it up a little bit more, but they're kind of in the way. That should keep all the water from going in their coop. If you notice, there's no more chickens in the coop. I'm guessing they wanted to come and help plant garlic. What are you guys doing, man? The great chicken escape. Every one of them. Look, look. They're helping prep the bed. It's funny when this one like plops over. There's enough in here for all you guys. Stop fighting. They're fighting. Look at this lavender Orpington. She's pretty. She's a big chicken. Don't go out by the road, girls. You guys see the chickens running around? Look, 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 look.
Hello. Oh, you stole my worm. Oh, not my garlic. No, you cannot have my garlic. You can have this. Go over there. You can't have my garlic.
She wants your garlic,
I know.
man.
What does she think? I'm giving her a treat? You better not be in here digging up my garlic, Missy.
So we can plant what?
Okay, so I think that it said that you can do a trench and we can just plant like 4 inches apart. So these are soft neck Italian garlic variety, and you are supposed to pick the biggest. Like, you guys know how garlic comes. It comes in like a bulb like that, like with all these together. So I separated them, and you're supposed to take the biggest ones. I'm just gonna plant them all.
Oh yeah.
And we'll see what happens, because I mean, even if we get like just a tiny garlic bulb out of that, I don't care. I can use it for a soup or something. So, and just so you know, you plant it like this because the roots will come out of the bottom, and then a green stalk thing will come out of the top, and then that's how it grows.
Okay, so
it grows for a really long time. We won't harvest this until like June of next year.
Is that all the garlic?
No, that's only about half of it.
And that one's not a clove, is it?
No.
There's another separate one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna help Rachel get this in the ground before we get too dark.
Yeah. At least if we can get half of them planted today, and then I still have the hardneck variety to plant. But at least we'll know that this.
Now, is this? What's this?
Yeah, like, I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So then garlic, well, look at that big one.
But there is some big ones, yeah. Some I was like, oh, I don't know if this is 1 or 2, but, and they'll obviously grow better. That might be 2.
Yeah, I think this is.
And I'm not gonna, let's not plant any that have, like, I saw a couple, I tried to discard them, but like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, 2 here.
Yeah.